Week 10 of the NFL has brought us something special, and it's happening far from home. The Indianapolis Colts and the Atlanta Falcons are facing off in Berlin, Germany, in one of the league's growing international games. This matchup isn't just about points on the board. It's about momentum, pride, and proving who's ready to take the next step this season. So let's dive into Colts versus Falcons. The Colts come into this game with plenty of confidence. Their front office made headlines recently with a bold move, trading for star cornerback Sauce Gardner. That kind of deal sends a message. They're all in on competing this year. Gardner, known for his lockdown coverage and swagger, instantly changes the look of the Colts defense. It's rare to see a midseason trade this impactful, and fans are already buzzing about how this could push the Colts deeper into playoff contention. On the other sideline, the Atlanta Falcons are in a very different situation. They're coming off a 3-game losing streak, and the pressure is mounting. The offense has struggled to find consistency, and the defense hasn't been able to bail them out. For Atlanta, this game isn't just another date on the schedule. It's a chance to reset, to stop the bleeding, and to remind the league that they can still compete with anyone. Berlin's Olympia Stadium provides a unique backdrop for this showdown. The stands are filled with fans from all over Europe, waving jerseys and flags from every NFL team. The energy feels different, a mix of American football culture and European enthusiasm. It's part of the league's effort to expand globally, and seeing two U.S. teams play thousands of miles from home gives this matchup a sense of occasion that you can feel in the air. Early in the game, both teams started cautiously. The Colts leaned on their running game, tried to establish rhythm, while the Falcons looked to get their young quarterback comfortable. The score stayed tight in the first quarter, but you could sense both sides testing each other, feeling out defensive schemes, looking for weaknesses. It was a chess match early on, and neither team wanted to make the first mistake. For the Colts, quarterback play has been a big talking point all season. They've shown flashes of brilliance, but turnovers have haunted them in key moments. Against the Falcons, they needed control, precise execution, and smart decision-making. With Gardner now anchoring the defense, the offense doesn't need to be perfect, but it can't afford to give the other side easy points. Atlanta's challenge is rhythm. Their offense has talent, playmakers who can turn a game around in a single drive, but inconsistency has been the story of their year. Every drive in this game mattered. Every third down felt heavier. You could see the frustration when a play didn't click, and you could sense the relief whenever they moved the chains. That tension defined the Falcons' first half in Berlin. Defensively, the Colts looked sharp. Gardner made his presence known early, blanketing receivers and bringing energy to every snap. His arrival seemed to elevate the entire secondary. For the first time in weeks, the Colts' defense looked confident and aggressive. The pass rush found its rhythm, and the coverage tightened up. It wasn't just about one player. It was about belief spreading through the unit. By halftime, the game remained close, with both teams trading field goals and defensive stops. It wasn't a blowout, but rather the kind of gritty, physical game that tests endurance and focus. The crowd stayed electric, roaring for every big hit, every long completion, every glimpse of momentum. You could feel that both teams wanted this one badly. As the second half began, the story started to shift. The Colts found a bit of rhythm on offense, mixing quick passes and solid runs. Their quarterback began to settle in, trusting his protection and taking advantage of mismatches. The Falcons, meanwhile, continued to fight, but mistakes crept in, missed tackles, dropped passes, and penalties that killed drives. In games like this, small errors make the difference. In the fourth quarter, the Colts' defense stepped up again. Gardner's coverage shut down Atlanta's deep threats, and the front seven kept the pressure coming. A key turnover gave Indianapolis great field position, and they capitalized with a touchdown that stretched the lead. From that point, it felt like the tide had turned decisively in their favor. For the Falcons, it was another hard lesson. The talent is there, but execution continues to hold them back. They'll head home searching for answers, while the Colts will fly back to the States with confidence, knowing they've taken another step toward the postseason. Beyond the scoreboard, this Colts versus Falcons game shows just how far the NFL has come in expanding its reach. Playing in Berlin isn't just about marketing. It's about connecting fans from across continents, showing that American football can thrive anywhere. The noise, the excitement, and the passion from the crowd made this game feel global. In the end, the Colts' blend of discipline and star power carried the day. Sauce Gardner's debut in blue and white lived up to the hype. The defense set the tone, and the offense did just enough to close it out. For the Falcons, it's back to the drawing board, but they showed heart, even in defeat. So that's how Week 10 unfolded in Berlin. Colts versus Falcons, a clash of ambition and resilience, of defense versus determination, and a reminder that football's energy transcends borders. As the season rolls on, both teams will carry lessons from this game. But for now, it's the Colts celebrating in Europe and the rest of the league taking notice.